All right, guys, so a couple different ways you can work this workout. I put up here 8-minute stations, and there is one of these stations in particular, the last one here, that I want you to work it for 8 minutes. But these other 3 stations, you can do what you can work it the way you want. In other words, if you're tight on time and you only have, you got to get out of there within 40 minutes, then go ahead and work each one of these for 8 minutes. For those of you that maybe have a little bit more time in your hands and you want to complete it, you can work each one of these ladders and complete the whole ladder and kind of ignore the 8 minutes. Up to you, okay? Completely up to you. With the exception of this last one where I want everybody to work it for 8 minutes. First station, 10-to-1 ladder. Single arm rows each side, single arm floor press each side, okay? Starting at 10, working your way down. And you'll notice that in these first 2 stations, it's gonna be a lot of reps, all right? And that's kind of one of the reasons why you might not be able to get through this within the 8-minute period if you're working the complete ladder. So up to you, if you gotta cut it short, cut it short. Single arm rows and single arm floor press. You can do a supported row. You could have a knee, a hand on something. You could do it unsupported like this. Legs staggered, one hand on the bench like that, okay? You would do 10 right, 10 left, and then now you're gonna go to the floor press, same thing. 10 right, 10 left. So remember, when I do the floor press, I wanna load it on properly. What that means is I just don't wanna pull it from this position here. I really wanna roll onto my side. It's a little bit different with a dumbbell, but if you're using a kettlebell, this is the way you wanna do it. And yes, if you do have 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells, you don't have to do single arms on this, all right? You can work both at the same time. But for here, if I just have one, now I'm gonna do my 10 right, switch, and then my 10 left. Now the next ladder, we're gonna do single arm swings and single kettlebell or dumbbell rack squats. So the idea is, and I'm gonna do 2 because one's gonna look kind of silly. You might not get the whole point of it. So for a single arm swing, it looks like this. 1, 2. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 on the left side. 1, 2. I'm gonna change. 2 single kettlebell rack squat on the right. 1, 2. Change again. Now I'm doing the 2 rack squat on the left. So you can see these can take a little bit of time. You'll work your way up the ladder until you ultimately do 10 single arm swings on one side, 10 on the opposite, 10 single kettlebell or dumbbell rack squats on one side, 10 on the opposite. Okay, so it's a lot of single swings and squats. Last station. Not the last station, the last ladder. This is a 10-to-1 kettlebell lever, or dumbbell lever, weighted lever, some kind of lever. You can use a ball if you need to, with a 5-second pause at the bottom of the lever, okay? So it'll look like this. I'm gonna start at 10. Kettlebells up, legs up. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. 2 reps. 1001, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 reps, etc. So you have that pause where your arms and legs are off the ground extended, holding the weight. And then you're gonna finish off each round with a goblet lunge. And this will be each leg as well, so 20 total lunges to start for the first round. Okay? All right, lastly, we have this 8-minute station here. So the idea of this is, for 8 minutes, you're gonna start with a wall sit. And you can even see here, I can do a wall sit on this wall. Leg square to a 90, and hold this position until I can't. Now, if I can make it all 8 minutes, then great. But remember, anybody can make it 8 minutes like this, okay? Try to get down to parallel. Once I get out, I'm gonna do one burpee, get right back into the wall sit. So say I made it 2 minutes. So that means I have 6 more minutes to go, at which point the second time I get off the wall, I need to do 5 burpees. Get back on the wall. Each subsequent time after that you get off, you've got to do 10 burpees, okay? So see how long you can make it, all right? See how many burpees you wind up doing. Hopefully not too many, all right? But that's how it's gonna roll. Each time off the wall, you're gonna work this burpee ladder complex, whatever you wanna call it. You're gonna go up from 1 to 5 to 10. That didn't make sense at all. But anyway, I think you get the point. All right, guys, any questions? Message me, all right, and good luck.